All right, so well, thank you all for coming today. Coach, just start off. Just tell us a little bit about these two and why you brought them and all that.
So I've got Emma Kerley. She's our fifth-year senior, actually,
Yeah.
and Tatum Baker as well, fifth-year senior for the Lions. So we count on these for a lot: leadership on the court, off the court. So I'm expecting a lot out of them this year. So are their teammates.
Yeah.
So I think the great thing that these two bring for us is maturity and handling pressure during tough times on the court, handling adversity. So they've been field tested.
Yeah.
So looking forward to getting a lot out of them this year.
What have you seen from the team so far?
Well, we've had one day of official practice.
Sure.
So yesterday in our scrimmage, I liked what I saw. We had a gym full of veterans for the first time in a while.
Yeah.
So we had 7 seniors. So we've got a little more composure this year, a little more maturity.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to get started.
Yeah. Girls, what have y'all seen from this group of girls so far that kind of makes you excited about the year?
I definitely have seen a lot of like respect and like people who actually want to play the game and want to be there, and I'm really excited for this year because like we're all pouring our hearts out and like all of our strength to play this game, and we've all been playing with each other for a really, really long time, and I feel like we've been looking forward to this year since like 5th grade.
Yeah. About you?
Just everyone works really, really hard and plays really, really hard, but not only for ourselves, but for each other and our coach. And I think that playing together for so long has just helped us grow together. And I think that we're probably not going to play a lot of teams who have what we have this year in the way of teamwork.
Yeah. How are you? How do you feel about the experience this team gained? I mean, they get to the postseason last year. You feel like you probably should have won that game, considering a few circumstances, right? So is that hey, look what we can do, and we can be even better than that this year, or you just kind of don't worry about all that, we'll just, focus forward?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we were really disappointed with the way our season ended in the last game. So, we had 2 choices. We could either, sulk and be sad and dwell in it, or learn from it and move on. And I think we've all chosen to learn from it and move on. Obviously we're still a little bitter about it, but we're going to use that to our advantage. I know we definitely put in a lot of work in June and in July in the off season. And so as difficult as it was, I think it's made us a better team. It's given us a little more focus moving into this season.
Yeah. Girls, how do y'all feel about, for several years it's been we're a really young team, we're just trying to break through, and then, now you got a bunch of seniors and you have expectations. How do y'all handle that going into this year, feeling we've got all the experience we need and we're capable of doing some big things?
It makes me really excited because each year I feel like we've gotten further and further. So I feel really, really confident and hopeful for this year.
Probably just really excited. I don't know. Me and AT just watched a bunch of older people play on our team and them grow together. And every year I just felt like it was always something we couldn't do this because of this. And this year there's just not going to be any more of that, regardless of how games play out or circumstances. So
yeah. How does it make your job different when now you've got they're all the old ones now?
Well, I think it's really important this year that we find a good balance between, yes, we have a lot of expectations, but we also don't want to put a lot of pressure on ourselves. I think, we're going to go into every game with a mindset of we're going to have the most fun playing basketball together, because that's what we love to do. So I think if that's our focus, we're going to work as hard as we can for each other. We're going to have as much fun as we can on the court, I think this is going to be a great way for these seniors to go out.
Yeah. Tell me a little bit about the rest of the roster aside from these two.
Well, we have 7 seniors
Mm-hmm.
and 2 sophomores. AT will start at the 1 for us, and then our guards, we've got Sarah Travis, good little shooter. Sasha Municar, same thing. Sasha's really improved in the off season. I've been really impressed with her. She looked really good in our scrimmage yesterday. Just adding things to her game more than just being an outside shooter.
Mm-hmm.
We got Clara Crawford coming back in the post. And her best game last year, 22 points, 20 rebounds. So if we could get, I think she's going to be a little more consistent scoring points and rebounding. So I'm really excited about Clara. She's also gained a lot of confidence, so I'm excited to watch her play. We've got Claire Anderson, who had a little shoulder injury at the end of the season last year, but I think she's fired up and ready to go, ready to take some charges and rebound, play some defense. That's her favorite thing to do. She actually broke our school record last year for charges taken in one season, so I think she wants to do it again this year, break her own record.
Yeah.
And then we've also got Grace Garrett. She's our solid sophomore. She loves to attack the basket. She's quick. She makes us a little more dynamic when she's on the court. She's a great defender. And then we've got Julia Thompson, another senior. So she's tall, long. She can jump out of the gym. Loves to rebound. So I'm excited. I think we've got a bright season ahead of us.
Girls, tell me something that you've worked on in your game over the off season.
One thing I feel like I've worked on is shooting and getting the ball out faster, as well as just like being more confident in my shots and like especially being the point guard, like being more confident in that and trying to get my teammates open and running plays and stuff.
I worked a lot on being stronger with the ball in the paint and outside the paint, and being more confident bringing the ball up the court. And collectively as a team, we've worked a lot on pushing the ball up the court.
Yeah.
A lot of transition work.
Yeah.
Don't put that part in there though, because other people don't need to know that.
Oh yeah, cancel that. It's loud.
Well, so how much flexibility does it give you as a coach to have your tallest player also be able to do a lot of those things with the ball in her hands?
Yeah, I mean, it makes coaching a lot easier. We can, are they using a guard to guard her? Are they using a post to guard her? Mm-hmm. Last year we used her a lot in the high post. She was really effective in the high post for us, especially against zones. So yeah, I mean, it's great just to have that flexibility, but to also have the flexibility of players that can fill in the role. So if we use her in the post, we've got a guard that can go in and step up and be just as dynamic for us as she is around the perimeter. So yeah, it's fun. It's fun to come up with different ways to use her. So
yeah. Girls, give me somebody on this team that you've been really impressed by, of how they've improved or what they've shown you over the summer.
I feel like Julia Thompson, because she's gained, I feel like she's gained a lot of confidence in the post, and she's just very dominant on the boards, and she's just doing an overall really good job recently.
Did she take your answer?
She did, but it's okay. Probably Grace Garrett, because she's gotten a lot more confident with the ball and more under control, and she was a freshman last year, so she's gotten a lot more mature with the ball and just more confident bringing it up and playing the one and seeing the court better.
Nice. Any highlights on the schedule this year?
Yeah, I mean, once again, our 2025 portion of the schedule is pretty tough.
Mm-hmm.
We've got some big time teams that we're excited about. It's hopefully going to get us ready for area play and playoffs. So yeah, it's tough. It's I like to use the word a little bit brutal. So, but we're looking forward to it. We're excited about the challenge in preparation for playoffs.
They convinced you to take them to Orlando?
They did, yeah. we're gonna go out with a bang. So we're gonna head down to Orlando to the KSA holiday tournament and have some fun and Universal and get some good basketball in too.
There you go. It's a good trip. Is there any? How much thought do you guys put into, your two 10th graders? Like, yeah, they've been around, they get it, but like making sure that they fit in seamlessly with a whole group that's 2 years older than them.
So it's all these two. I mean, when they were in 8th grade, our seniors this year, just like little mama hens, just took them in and took care of them, and before they could drive, would ride to go eat with them, and they've done the same thing. I mean, Grace is like little sister, and Delaney, they just really taken them in and love them well in the locker room, take care of them, and it's been really fun to watch them take on that role now of taking care of the younger kids and making them feel welcome and part of our program.
Awesome. Girls, is there anything else that you want to add before we send you on to round 2? Okay. No outlandish predictions and.
Oh, I wouldn't say any predictions outlandish.
I don't have to.
You get PTSD.